Oh, hi, I didn't see that.
Art is important. Art is human. Art is the joy of a life well lived. Art is the pain of a life wasted. Art is the yodel of Sisyphus as his boulder rolls merrily once again down the hill. Art is the terror of a third hand on your back during a massage. Art is Horatio fist-fighting King Henry IV Part 2 and sitting bloody upon the throne. Art is Banksy laser engraving a penis on the moon. Art is making popsicles to pass high school. Art is a person's way to express how many ears they would like to have. Art is carrying a burden deep within your soul and articulating the fear with a Fortnite dub. Did art? Yes. But who do we make art? And why didn't I think of that? And can I do it too? And if so, how? And if I could draw like you, I'd just make like the coolest stuff, dude. First, let's establish that art is stupid. A science and examination of depth and beauty, the useless superpower of the conscious mind. Its value is determined completely by the Does good art exist? Yes. Good everything exists if someone dedicates their life to it and then gets lucky. But we have no time for that. Look at me. Look at me. We're talking about something that we can do. So, how do we simulate these emotional-spiritual commentaries without actually doing an art? That's what we're talking about today. It's called Art to Impress. It's quick, it's easy, and it gets the girls saying, wow, he really do be thinking. Let's get ankle tattoos. In a classroom environment, Art to Impress is easy. Here's how you do it. Look at the assignment, follow the mechanical instructions, and violently misunderstand the spirit of the assignment. This method worked so well for me that the professor decided I was some kind of closet genius. Let's roll the clips to verify that. Thanks, Tommy. And I didn't have to do anything ever. School, that's the easy setting though. In real life, you don't have instructions for your art, so nobody can know you're a fucking genius for misunderstanding them. So how do we do it then? Well, in a world without instructions, we need to reproduce the feeling of someone getting something violently wrong, misunderstanding, a feeling of confusion, if you will. Look at this painting. Beautiful, right? Yes, it is. And that's the end of the discussion. You can draw photoreal pictures of dogs for days and nobody gives a care. When somebody feels confused, the confusion turns to curiosity. That's when you've got their attention. And the comment section takes it from there. Now you may be asking, attention a mention. Why will they think it matters? Good question. But the question you should be asking is, what do you mean by that? Because as soon as somebody sees an art, registers that they are confused, and then processes those two things at the same time, they will ask, what does she, he, they mean? That question is how you win. That's the actual end goal of the process. To show you why, here's a color-coded map of people who are qualified to interpret art. Art critics are the purple dots. Do you know anybody in France? Me neither. Here's another map, but this time it's people with an Instagram. Forget France. This is your target demographic. Art to Impress is all about defying people's expectations. Here's the rules. If a piece of art is something religious, something moral, you put a symbol of capitalism on it. If something's a representation of capitalism, you put a symbol of religion on it. Got it? Who cares? Let's learn by doing. Picture of Malcolm. That's a moral, spiritual message. We put a symbol of capitalism on it. Boom. Polo ad. Taken seriously, it's in bad taste and makes no sense at all. But taken as art, it's a scathing commentary about something. What's the commentary? Oh my, they really do be buying shirts out here. We just wanted peace, right? And you say, if I explain it, you don't get it. This one's a very good example of what we're talking about. An image that screams, I be thinking, and people gather nearby in droves to scream, yes. Now I be thinking. Next slide. It's religious. Greek Orthodox portraiture. Put on your they live sunglasses. Boom. 'Tis the season. Buy our gun for children. Ah yes, the free market. It corrupts the spirit. Right? It's certainly a problem, but it's what you think that matters. Next slide. Now this is an interesting one. How do you take a work of art designed to visualize an emotional image completely separate? Boom. Horny text. $1 million, please. I'm afraid I can't take it. The message is too deep for me. Wow. It is very deep. And all you did was put something on here that doesn't belong there. The American flag. This should be an easy one, right? Wrong! Firstly, the fact that it's so perfectly a concept makes its modification predictable. What does that mean? Rather than someone saying, what time is it? And you saying, I have uranium-248. This is someone saying, I have a dog, and you saying, no you don't. It's too simple. There's not enough of a jump. They won't be confused. Secondly, it's so prevalent that removed from the visual medium we're working in, it represents an idea, a belief. It's a reminder of an abstraction. You can't use that for a message unless you're 17 and you just found out you can buy and burn them yourself. That's true, by the way. Similar Other images that are not their images but ideas and should not be used are most flags, the Mona Lisa, Nighthawks, The Last Supper, Dali's clock, Saturn devouring his son, Pepe the Frog, any form of printed currency, and the Snapchat dog filter. Now that we've got the process down, let's try some more examples. How do we corrupt this? Boom. And this? Snap. Clip, clap, boom, bap, yabba, dabba, the Jetsons. Hang it up in your house, put it on your Instagram, sell it at the mall. Demand change in the streets, not that change. Make all your friends say, get an ear piercing and use french fries as gauges. Ask your parents how much Prozac you're supposed to be taking. Get invited to a party, take your art, talk about it to anyone who will listen, develop charismatic public speaking tendencies, recruit others to your art, move it to a fortress in Waco, burn yourself and your followers but leave your art untouched. Let them think you meant something when you said it. Join an improv group, ask for suggestions from the audience. Can I get a place, anyone at all? Okay, can I get an emotion? Now imagine you felt that emotion at that place. Thank you so much, thank you, it was me. Kill your parents, say your brother did it, tell them you did it in a revealing tell-all 10 years later. The statute of limitations ain't shit when your brother already got the chair. All this and more. In conclusion, art? Thank you. I didn't see you there. Hi, I didn't see you there.